Hello again, this is Lilia from Camino Couple, and today I'm here to tell you about starting your Camino Francés in Saint-Jean-Pied-de-Port. What I found in the last couple days is the best way to get there is fly into Madrid, take a train to Pamplona, and stay the night there. It'll take most of your day to travel there. The municipal albergue in Pamplona is perfectly located in the old district, right in the center of town. And I'm pretty sure you can pick up your Compostela there. If not, I'm sure there's a tourist office or somewhere in Pamplona you can pick up your pilgrim passport and then book a bus to Saint-Jean the next day, which for me was at noon. Perfect timing to have a morning in Pamplona and then have that very windy mountainous bus ride to Saint-Jean. It's only an hour and 45 minutes. I would pick up lunch beforehand. Actually, no worries about picking up lunch beforehand. Go ahead and arrive. And what I found is the municipal albergue in Saint-Jean is perfectly located. Ideal location. And if you haven't got a passport or a pilgrim passport yet, you can get it there. You walk right by the pilgrim's office, which you can pick up a passport there, or in the municipal albergue, which does not book ahead of time and has plenty of beds for you to arrive and find a place to sleep. And in the occasions that they fill up, I found out they have backup systems. So during peak season, high season, when there's so many pilgrims that all the beds fill up, they open up other venues in town to continue making sure pilgrims have a place to stay, which I thought was absolutely fantastic. And that's only 12 euros for the bed. I happened to book a private albergue right next door to the municipal one, which was also absolutely fantastic. Gîte Saint-Jacques. And that included a communal vegetarian meal, no wine, and a little dessert, which was a really beautiful time together with other pilgrims to meet and greet and just start getting to know one another. Again, absolutely wonderful location. It is right next door to a door that takes you down the hill and about less than 10 minutes away to a local grocery store. If you stay in the municipal albergue and want to pick up something to eat, that's a perfect place to go pick up something ready to go, and even something for your walk the next day and breakfast the next morning. The private albergue that I stayed in was 22 euros, and that included breakfast. The communal dinner was an extra 10, so by the time all said and done, it was 32 euros, including dinner and breakfast, as opposed to the 12 euros for the municipal albergue and then picking up food at the grocery store, which can greatly reduce your costs. I very much enjoyed the experience, and I liked having it booked ahead of time this particular time, because I know it was at the end of a very high season, and since I didn't know the situation, even though I had researched quite a bit, I didn't know what I would arrive to. I wanted to make sure, after such incredible lengths to get there, that I'd have a secure bed to stay in. Now that said, the next day's walk is also very interesting because it is known as the toughest stage of the Camino Francés. which is a huge mountain climb through the Pyrenees, and into Roncesvalles. That is the classic traditional first stage of the Camino Francés. Now, I decided to go ahead and book a night in Orisson. There are currently only 2 options with very limited space, so that is a must book ahead situation if you're hoping to stay there, or if you have any limitations but definitely want to do some of the walking on this stage. If you have significant physical or financial limitations, you might as well just start in Roncesvalles. Or another option I found, pilgrims do take a van up to Orisson and continue walking from there. Or there's always shipping your bag, which helps lessen the load of walking up the mountain. So yes, several ways to work it out and make it happen for yourself. Here I am, climbing mountains. Whew. Now, about Orisson. On this very long first stage, Orisson is the only option for lunch in the first albergue. The second albergue does not have a public lunch or drink option. The first albergue does, and most pilgrims do stop there. That said, I noticed it was quite pricey. Excellent choices, but very expensive, I thought. I happened to have a meal ready to go. I had tuna and crackers, which was absolutely perfect for a midday meal, and I had plenty of water. That said, I got to my albergue a few hours early. Check-in was at 2:30. I think I got here at 11:30. I booked the second albergue, which I thought was quite a bit more private, beautifully located, and so far I'm absolutely delighted with what I'm seeing here. Dinner is included, and that would be, it was 43 euros for the night, including dinner and breakfast. I'll let you know how dinner and breakfast were. Drinks in the afternoon are extra, available and extra. I haven't gotten any, so I don't know what the prices are. But yeah, definitely plan ahead on that, either for the pricey lunch or carrying the extra weight of a simple light meal, or obviously shipping a bag ahead if need be and having a hearty lunch there. Yeah, so very interesting to see what it actually looks like, feet on the ground, doing this first stage. I decided to stay here, which is only 8 kilometers, 7.5. Actually, for me, it was 8 kilometers to get here. Because I wanted to enjoy the Pyrenees. I wanted to understand what it was like to stay here and check it out for myself, and just catch up on some journaling, on some quiet time. And it's been really, really nice, even though the walk up to here was actually quite easy for me, even though I didn't know it would be that way. I expected a lot more of a challenge, but apparently, having just finished the Camino Portugués from Porto, I was well conditioned for this. That said, if I would have done all 27 plus kilometers doing the whole mountain and back down to Roncesvalles, I probably would be in a significant amount of pain right now. But for now, I'm all right, and I have a much shorter distance tomorrow morning, which I can use to continue to enjoy this moment and this gift of spending some time in the Pyrenees. So yes, that's my initial take on this first stage on the Camino Francés and what it actually looks like feet on the ground. One last thing about the grocery store in Saint-Jean. They don't carry the electrolyte drink. What is it called? They don't carry the Spanish electrolyte drink that's everywhere. Aquarius. Yeah, they don't carry it. That said, I think their version is a light lemonade of sorts. I did see, but I wasn't sure exactly what that was all about, so I didn't get anything. I had a couple of small bottles of water, and it was more than plenty to get here. It is mid-August, but it is unusually warm for mid-August. Not as warm as summer would be, but I thought it was an absolutely delightful day to walk up here. I left 8:30 in the morning, got here at 11:30 with plenty of stops to look at the views and just kind of taking my time coming up the mountain. Additionally, the sticks were so helpful. The walking poles, incredibly helpful, made it just really easy to get up here. That said, there's people who had significant challenges who also got up here with additional effort and time, but they did it too. So, yeah, it's a fantastic first stage, climbing up a mountain. So that's all for now. Okay, bye-bye.